Hello, everybody from Quebec City. We have storm warnings here. How are you, and where are you from? So, I had a strange call today when I was out at the market. A doctor called me, and this doctor has been trying to get me to come see him for over a year, and I just won't go. I'm not going anymore. I don't want any more blood taken. I don't want any more x-rays. I'm done. And I've proven it. I can heal myself with cannabis oil, CBD, or even high concentrates of THC when you're sick with cancer and scar tissue, because it melts tumors and scar tissues. And Jesus did talk about cannabis. That's the ointment. That's the ointment that they would talk about. But it's been illegal for a reason, because it's a healer. But some things it doesn't heal, and one is the radiation symptoms I get here. Sudden loss of breath. Suddenly my body seizes and I go slow, like really start moving slow. But then I shake it off. Always. I never dive into the thinking, oh, something's wrong, I better go to a doctor. Because I know better now. In Christ consciousness, you know you are the healer of your own body. You are God. So looking in the outside God is not going to help. I was just, a few minutes ago, I drank too much coffee this afternoon. And then I had a special treat with Bailey's. All of a sudden, my bones in my feet just totally were seizing up, like those Charlie horses, right, in my feet. And I thought, oh no, what have I done? Because I remember when I was sleepwalking, going through entire nights long with these Charlie horses. And I was reminded about a time, it was around the time the beings of light came, but might not be related, because I was also into hypnosis. I was a clinical hypnotherapist. And I decided to try to use my thoughts and imagination to push out the pain. Like, you really look at it, you focus on the pain, you imagine what it looks like, you put an image to it, and then you push it out with your thoughts. Pretend. Find a way. Use your mind. And I just remember tonight that I did that at that time, and I'd forgotten all about it. I haven't really had a lot of pain, but those Charlie horses. And so I could barely walk to the bathroom when they came. Sat down on the toilet, pardon all of my sharing, I am Cheryl. So there I was sitting on the toilet, and I decided to talk to my feet. And I just looked at them, focused it. I said, come on guys, relax, something up. Why are you going all like that? And the left foot relaxed instantly. No more pain in that one, but the right one took a little bit of time of talking to it. And it went away completely. There's still some feeling that it was there, but I don't have any pain. And then I'm reminded of this same thing with going to the bathroom pee. When I had lung cancer, I couldn't go pee. And still today I have problems where it takes me too long to go pee. So I found a way to just tell my body to go pee. And it goes pee. It goes. As soon as I tell it out loud to go pee, I go pee. Otherwise I could sit there an hour sometimes. My friend my angel, my concrete angel who keeps me alive financially, has Parkinson's. And he's a churchgoer. He's a Jesuit all the way through and through. Became a pedophile, molested my granddaughter. A real mess of a man. But he's healed. And he'd never do that again. He's still sleepwalking and going to church every morning at 7 a.m. with his mother, who he's looking after, believe it or not. She's in her 90s and he's got this Parkinson's. And he's still driving around. But it's really bad now, and I know he's having more shaking and walking problems. And, he tells me, he says, you know what? I just pray to God. And I say, God, take away the shaking in my hands. And suddenly, they stop. He doesn't realize he's expressing out loud and saying, he's the healer. So are you. We've got to stop looking outside for answers and for our healing. I'm sure of it. Well, it works with me anyway. I should tell myself to stop smoking. I'm going to for September 11th if we're all still alive. I got a doomsday prediction in my head about that. But assuming it goes on, life goes on, I am going to stop smoking. The 10th will be my last smoking day. That I know. I will not smoke after the 10th. I just can't afford it. I can't keep doing this. Yeah. So, other things suffer when you're smoking. It's $400 a month. So, it's a decision I decided I'm going to finally make. But last time I quit smoking, I got severely ill. I don't know what that's all about. But then I saw this Dr. Artis. He's a chiropractor. He's talking about things I can't talk about on YouTube. And he said that sorry, I'm just distracted for a minute. Oh, for heaven's sakes, what happened to my brain? Can't remember what I was talking about with him. Okay. On to a different track. Sorry about that, guys. I'm tired, it's late, and I went out shopping all day, and maybe I'll attach it to this. I took a walk and videotaped my walk. I'm really concerned about 5G. That's what I really sense something bad in the air, really. And all of this damn climate change, it's just a call. And that's it, period. It is. And it's coming at us from every angle. Because they're educated, and everybody's just doing their jobs. They're just getting wages and doing their jobs, and they're not thinking beyond what they're doing. They're just doing their jobs. Sleepwalking from their feelings. Because trust me, if their feelings were awake, they would not be doing what they're doing in a lot of the jobs. The higher paid, the more silent. Yeah, have to be. You can't give that up, can you? That's what you have to do, though, for Christ consciousness. You have to give up everything that you ever loved and wanted. If it was the idea of being a God outside of our God in us, we're all one, and we are God, and we don't need any healing from, especially not all of this DNA transferring around. This is just organ transferring. It's really hard to cope when you know it's evil to the core. And I was just watching a guy on BitChute, and I realized, everybody's newscasting. And their tone is off. It's wrong. It's like an excitement about the news. And it's about, they were talking about pedophilia and what Biden and all this other crap going on. And they're mocking it and laughing, and I'm just going, and then all these teachers teaching children crap. It's just like, how can I cope? How can you cope? Help me out here. I think what we have to do is we have to spread the word that God is in us, not outside. How are we going to do that when people keep looking outside and praying? I'm the public enemy number one when I say that doesn't work. It might work with your own body, but it's not going to work you shouting off little memos to God for somebody else. We're not that powerful. Not yet. First we have to heal ourselves. And if you get there, then maybe. I don't know. We haven't tested it out yet. We've got a lot to explore. Because we've got a big brain there on the right side. Hasn't been tapped into yet. We're working with half a brain. And it's the artificial intelligence brain. And the artificial intelligence brain is acting. It's fake. It's drama. It's people thinking that they... I don't know what they think when they're... That's why I won't put my face out there. I'd rather talk to my wall. And you just hear my voice. In God we truth. And if you don't truth, you don't God. That's the bottom line. Hello everybody. It is a lovely Tuesday afternoon. And I'm just going for a walk to the market. Pick up my supplies for the month. And then go back home and hide. I really don't like to mingle. I feel sorry for people. They're in an autumn motion of life. This is an interesting house there on my street. It's a new family from Afghanistan, I think. And they got all this garden, their whole yard, in the front. That's funny. And I'm going to show you this construction going on by the school. There's two schools, elementary school and a secondary school. They're called Schools Without Borders. So they're from the immigrants coming. And I know in the first year of the lockdown, it was bad in Quebec. Bad. And I noticed the same street right here, the same area, is dug up last time too. So I said something's going on underground with the 5G. That's what I think. Say it out plainly. We're in a genocide program. The wagers, the people working, don't know what they're doing. They're just doing their jobs. They're given orders and they're not paid to think beyond what they're told to do. And they don't. They don't think beyond what they're told to do. Nobody does. After they're educated. Yeah. Education has really taken over, hasn't it? And what do we learn? We learn how to be robots. Exact same place. They dug up the streets in the first year of lockdown. Right there by the school. Exact same. Why are they doing it again? I'll show you a church across the street. They got a secret tower. Worker men busy at work. Okay, so this is the church I really hate the most. Right across from the school. I hate it because it tolls its bells up there. That's a new tower this last year. And it's not a nice toll, you know, bells tolling. It's banging, and it goes on and on and on, banging from that church. Hear it all the way in my house all the time. It's not nice music, you know. What are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing what they're told. Bang the bells. And they don't think past that. Could it be hypnotizing people? Could it be irritating people on purpose? At least the kids aren't wearing masks this year. That really bothered me last year, every year. You know, seeing kids smothered. It's just not right. That's why I don't like to mingle. I don't like to see that. What the heck are they doing with these streets? They're certainly not improving them. Never have. Didn't last time either. Quebec's famous for its potholes. It's good to see kids. I remember being a teenager, sitting outside the school, smoking in the girls' room. You know, it was a place to go hang out, but I sure didn't like school. And what, are you going to sit in class for 8 hours a day? Then go home and do homework and chores? Oh my God, what are we doing to our kids? What are we doing to ourselves? There's my video eclair. It reminds me of a store I'd go to when I was a child. It's like Quebec is in the 70s to me. It's got that 70s familiar feel. Well, I think that's all I got to say. I wanted to show you some of my thoughts about the schools, the immigrants. Like, I don't have an opinion about it. I just know there's something going on, and people are just taking their wages and not asking questions and building their prison. Quebec is very civil servant, very, very civil servants. If you don't like them, that's why. They're communists, nationalists. They like to, you know, everybody do the same thing and agree and be nice, polite. That's the automation of thought. Instead of just saying no to these jobs, saying no to education, say yes to God. and you will find a miracle in you. It's a cute bakery. I love that place. Okay. I don't know why that cow. It's 30 degrees out. And she's got a heavy black sweater on. Or coat. Like it is 30 degrees. It's so hot. Have you noticed more immigrants in your province or state? I don't know if they're replacing people, you know what I mean? The dead people. So they keep the population up, the economy going. New people. That's one thing about Quebec's houses. Most of them are made of stone or brick. For the cold winter, which I am looking forward to. I love the cold winter in Quebec. I have a sled instead of bringing my shopping cart. I take a sled. Pack my groceries in the sled. Never did that in British Columbia. Didn't have enough snow. I don't have a car anymore, so snow doesn't bother me. Now I'm going to get my driver's license renewed right now. My birthday, September 11th. And I haven't driven since 2017. I sold my car for rent in British Columbia. And then I came here. It's way cheaper to live in Quebec than it is anywhere else. I'm going to buy myself some earrings today to get a present for myself for my birthday. I'm just going to enjoy my day. And that's the bottom line. Enjoy yourself whenever you're out. Whatever you're doing, enjoy yourself. Don't you? Okay, I'll turn my phone off. Oh, there's a nice Colorado lady. It's hot.